Hey, what's going on, Havenites? It's your boy, Big Wolf. I didn't know that I was coming in here by myself for a second.
No, you weren't supposed to, but I refreshed everything and you were just jamming, and you didn't realize you were live. But I couldn't stop it because it was too fun.
Bro, I was beatboxing, minding my business, and I was like, okay, well, we go rock with it. So, well, my ears got red. I was nervous, but
Nah, you're good. You're good. Let me run this thing real quick. That's the video. That's the Haven Comics thing. I gotta play that so people know where they are.
yeah,
How are
because
you?
man, I'm good. A little worn out from the expo, but still here, man. How about you?
Man, I don't know if I can say all those things, but feel the sentiment. Still here?
Yeah,
Is this the rock and roll? I'm
yes.
always half Spider Man. I don't. Yeah, there we go. That's me, just over here living it up. Um, man, I don't know that we have like a whole lot to say. I just wanted to touch base with everyone, see how everyone was doing. I'm glad you could join me because I am garbage at these things on my own.
Man, you were pretty
Um,
awesome with them. Yes, you don't give yourself enough credit, but I'm glad to be here though. It's always fun to have hang out with you guys.
man, you're one of the best parts of the show. One of the top five. Um,
Yes. I was worried I was going to be in the top 10, man. So,
I think there are only five. Now, let's peek at the let's peek at the what are these comments real quick. And anybody who's at home wondering like why my setup is so wonky, my laptop computer camera went out like right before, so I don't know how to do things. So I'm just on a different. I'm on my phone. Can you hear me okay, Wyatt?
yeah,
You
you
ready?
sound great.
All right, right on. So I'm going to do Josh's part here. Quick shout out to One True Zachary. Josh likes to sing One True Zachary's name. It's some kind of weird thing between them. I don't know. And then let's see. I didn't think there was going to be a show tonight. Alan, if you didn't think there was going to be a show tonight, you're right. If you thought
Ah,
there was, you're also right. Your perception's a reality, right, man?
mm,
Let's see. We got Jay. Hello, Havenites. Jay did this really cool thing at the expo. I don't know if you had the opportunity to check it out, but
hmm
he had this wall, this brick wall, where he had artists sign. Did you see that?
yes, I saw it and I thought it was amazing. Um, it reminded me, yeah, I love the wall and like being able to have people sign it was a pure genius idea.
Right? That turns just having that wall
Hmm
into a legit work of art, which then becomes an attraction at every other convention he ever goes to.
Absolutely.
Jay, you got to tell us more about that. Were those little? So when people signed, I saw that some had a little dot next to it. The video I saw, like I couldn't identify what those were very clearly, but I'm assuming that's where you write their names out. Can you comment in chat? I'd love to know more about that wall. And I'm just uploading something real quick. Um, then let's jump back to the comments here. We got Haven Comics, the actual store, joins us occasionally. It's like a Casita Encanto kind of thing. Um, it's not me, guys. And then Christine also thought the show was canceled. Christine, the show is canceled, but Wyatt and I live on. So we just
Like
wanted to pop on, see how everyone was doing after a stressful, adventurous, big, beautiful expo week, and just kind of say hi to everyone and make sure everyone knows about Free Comic Book Day, which is the first Saturday in May. It's been weird because of COVID the last couple of years, but this year is back on track. First Saturday in May is the 7th, right? Why double check me? Because sometimes I'm looking at the wrong year.
I've done that too. And then like it's really crazy, especially when you have to pick your son up and be like, oh, wrong day.
What was it,
Uh,
1995?
ah, so yeah, it's the 7th.
Right on. We got Andrew. Andrew, good to see you. Thanks for popping on to say hi. We decided to do a hangout instead of the full quiz show. That is correct. So we're just here to chat. We got as long as our energy holds out. We got our e-tanks to re-up, but as of right now, we'll just see how it goes. Jay, let me down. Where's this info? Oh, it's booth number 151. Jay, do you have my email? Send me a picture of that wall. My setup is weird right now, so I can't go digging around the internet. But if you just send me a picture of that wall, I'd love to put it up and show people that didn't have a chance to see it. Christine, you're fun too, and we're glad you're here.
Yes.
Everyone gets it right. What? Another sound. Oh, man.
Oh.
All of the signatures on your wall are certified. That's beautiful. I love it. Hey, guys. Hey, Wheelchair Superhero. Nice to see you.
What up?
Free Comic Book Day is May 7th. Get hyped because we're gearing up for a big day. Hey, Haven Comics, let us know what's actually happening. I have a very good idea, but I feel like Haven Comics knows everything that's happening with Haven Comics. So if you got any more info or cool stuff going on with Haven Comics, let us know. I'm going to be there. My good friend Tom Price is going to be there. I think Josh will be there.
Hopefully.
Wyatt, are you coming?
Yeah, I'll swing through. I want to bring some water bottles because the Blur Syndicate, we have some water bottles just for because it's hot outside. It's May and it's in Alabama, so
keeping people hydrated.
Keeping people hydrated. So then after that, you can also let people know that you're with the BS. I love that.
Drink BS water.
PBSP. Yes.
Oh man. Speaking of BS, other than that, that's what Wyatt and I are doing right now is BS. Mm-hmm. This is their beautiful video, which always bears watching. Jay, Josh is not on. He had a wonderful opportunity to go with his wife for a fun time. I don't want to give too much of his life away. You fill in all the details there. If you
so Jay, we're not enough for you, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, we know who the true star is now. It's not us.
It's Price.
Oh, okay. So Jeremy just went somewhere, but I'm still here with you, although I cannot see anybody's comments. So, hey Jeremy, you just
can't. That's what happens when you're on a cell phone. So now, whenever I'm not going to finish my sentence because then I'm going to get a bunch of text messages and stuff. He wanted me to air it on the quiz show. Hey, we will have you back on so you can show off that wall. I'm gonna grab those pics you just sent me. Mm-hmm. Where did you send them? Did you send them my email? Or did you send them to Facebook? Which email do you have?
Oh man,
I never know what's going on. Wyatt, say things that are interesting so I don't look like I'm so dumb as I get into Facebook to find me.
Oh yeah. So I want to tell a funny story that happened at the Expo. So we met a toothless Harley Quinn. And so we were giving out candy at our booth and she was like, well, she was missing like her front 2 teeth, but she was like, I can't really have candy with, I was like, oh, and I didn't know that she was toothless at the time. So then I told her once she showed us, I was like, you can just chew the candy to the back of your teeth. And so she did. She took a lot of candy and a water bottle. It was really great.
Hey, Zach, Tots, stop texting me. You're being a jerk. I'm doing the show on my phone, guys. Love Tots to death. Always happy to see his text messages pop through, except when I'm using my phone for a show, you jerk. Oh, man. All right. I got some photos from Jay. I'm downloading these now,
Mm-hmm.
so those look like videos. We'll see. We'll see if I can play these. If I can play them, all the better, right?
There we go.
And what? How else did you like the expo? Like,
Man, it was a really great experience because we had a booth for the first time. So it was a great time to kind of be able to kind of network and get to see other people and be able to possibly set up more stuff for us to be able to do things in the future, not only with people like Haven Comics, but also there was like a blurred over group. There was Costumers for Christ that was right across from us. They were really cool. I guess Cosplayers for Christ was taken, so didn't want to do that one.
wait. Tell me again. What was
It
it?
was
Cosplayers
no, it's
was taken.
Costumers for Christ. So I'm
Oh,
guessing,
costume.
yes, so I'm guessing Cosplayers for Christ were already taken.
Probably.
Um,
Probably.
so
You know, you could do a lot of good
mhm,
with cosplay,
mhm,
and like your religious affiliations aside doesn't matter. Good is good, right? So
mhm.
I've seen people dress up in costume and go to children's hospitals and things like that.
Yeah.
I would do that. That's gnarly. I would love to do
Who would you
that.
go
So
as though?
something with a mask right now. I'm not going into a children's hospital, getting them
Yeah.
sick with my BS.
I see what you did there. Aha. Um,
What kind of mask? I'll go as Rorschach. Children love Rorschach.
of course. Yeah. As long as they're not doing anything gnarly, then they don't have to worry about
You're trapped in here with me. I'm three.
it. It doesn't matter. So yeah, so then we also met this really cool group. It was called Redcon Role Play, where they
Cool.
essentially do like they take a bad movie like Batman and Robin, and then they make it into like a D&D game or a role playing game, and they play it from there. So um yeah, yeah, man. We were in the front hallway, right next to like really close to the T-Mobile spot, but we weren't in there, but it was good.
Goes Batman to a mental hospital and rage out. I like where your head is, Tots. Get them nice and comfortable.
Hmm.
Um, I got so Jay sent me some info from the wall here. I think first I got to start with this picture, right? Okay.
Of
So
course.
take soak that in a little bit. Like he's got all the comics and stuff. He's got his banner. He's got his curio cabinet right there of wares. Um, but take account of the bricks behind them, right?
Hmm.
See those little white dots? Okay. Watch this. Let's see if this works. Jay, I hope.
That is awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
That is awesome.
That is
Did that audio work?
Yeah, it worked.
Okay, okay. I couldn't hear it, so hopefully everything was cool in that. Nobody was just dropping the F bomb for 2 minutes straight. But good, that's Jim Starlin just signing that wall, right, Jay? I didn't have the audio. I think that's Jim Starlin. That's what he looks like. I always picture him to look like Thanos, but I'm wrong.
Well, your guess is better than mine, but I was just going to be like, oh, some guy. Yeah.
So that wall is going to be certified with the signatures of comic book stars. That's amazing. I'm sad I wasn't there, so I could see that. Hopefully, I'd be invited to sign that just as a lark.
Man, you got it. You
Got
got
those Kickstarter comics.
it.
Just keeping them coming.
So, and then it was really cool. I got to stop by Haven Comics. I did stop by and see Jay, and then Jay stopped by and saw us. And then Tom Price, we went over there, got one of his sketchbooks, which was really, really cool. We racked up at the Stokes house with yeah, with a lot of posters and things like that, and sketches and artwork. So our front room is ridiculous right now. We got Star Trek all through the house now, and Ninja
Oh
Turtles.
yeah. I wish I had that pic. Your living room above the couch. It's almost a little bit of a religious experience with Star Trek. With
You
the
know,
great voices of Star Trek and is that the Enterprise?
yeah, yep. So It was really really great. And then we have another wall that is Power Rangers, and then going down into our like laundry room, we have one side
Mhm.
that's Batman. All like we got a bunch of like we kind of went overboard. We got a bunch of stuff with Batman, and then one other side that's a wall that's just Ninja Turtles all the way down.
That's exciting.
Hmm.
That is exciting. Is there room for prints? Because I got some Ninja Turtle and Batman prints I'd be happy to throw over there.
Man, listen, we always can find room. We can always find room for that one. But
If you have if you have room, I would love to do some Ninja Turtle original work.
hmm
I'd throw it away. Ninja Turtles are just fun to draw.
man, I got a bunch of them, and my girl was like, "Oh man, you got a bunch of Ninja Turtles." I was like, "Let's count Star Trek then too." She was like, "Mind your business," and I was like, "Okay."
Let's jump here for just a second because I have sat with Haven Comics
Mhm.
at their expos at the expo for a long time. Um, that's actually the very first time I ever went to the expo. I was sitting with Haven. Josh just invited me to come sit there. That's like one of the second times I had even met him at all. And he just starts asking for signatures from the artists around us. I'm pretty sure that was when he started doing it because we were sitting next to Mike Grell the whole time.
Mhm.
And us sitting next to Mike Grell meant Josh just talked to Mike Grell all weekend long, and it was awesome. We just talked to him, and Josh is not afraid to talk to anyone. And then so he just starts getting these signatures. I don't know how many he's got right now, but I'd love to see that
That's
broke
so
out
cool.
again. That needs to be up at the store. Um, Terry, I meant to. Yeah, where were we? Yes. Can I get one of your sketchbooks to Tom? Tom says, yes, I have several already at Haven pre-signed and one more at Free Comic Book Day. So Tom put out a sketchbook of his artwork. Let's see if I have any of Tom's artwork just to throw up here real quick. I think I have some in here.
My favorite work.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yep,
That's something else.
that's
That's
not
something
Tom's work. That's
else. I like
yeah,
that one a lot.
yeah. One of my favorite ones is the one that he has of Mr. Freeze,
Oh,
looking at
yeah.
Nora. He does a really good job. I was like, I went looking for Tom the last time because he went through a lot to get that sketch book done and there for the expo, and it showed that he had some great work there.
Well, I'm excited to pick mine up at Haven on Free Comic Book Day, too.
Mhm.
Um, I want to just talk about some of the stuff that I'm doing real quick for Free Comic Book Day, but I missed a comment from Haven itself. Lord Syndicate was keeping us hydrated. That's great. Um, yes, this is important. So, Free Comic Book Day for Haven, we turn it into something that matters for the community. We get a
Mhm.
lot of cool people come through and donate to this. We collect food for Mana House,
Mhm.
and we have been getting trucks and trucks and just pallets of food to bring over. You know, sometimes it's easy to forget that not everyone lives at your level where you're living. Whoever you
Mhm.
are, wherever you are, there's always somebody who's thinking, "Man, I wish I was just right there." Um, and so it is always important to be mindful of that and to share what we can. And Haven just kind of promotes that. So we have a raffle. I know Christine does prizes for the raffle. I throw in artwork. The store does cool stuff that they get local businesses to do it. And whenever you donate food, you get a raffle ticket to pull one of the great prizes that we have too. So it's a win-win-win. Everybody wins. There's like 5 wins in there because you win, people eat, but there's some stuff in between. People
Mhm.
doing good for other people. So
Yeah. Just to kind of touch on that, man, it's always great to be able to help someone that like I know a lot of times we take for granted that, we don't have to worry about a lot of times where our meals are coming from or the quality of meals that we have. So to be able to kind of really help out and do something where, during this time, some people haven't had quality meals, or some people have to worry about getting meals from other places and things like that. Just do your part and help out, especially when we're giving, it's free comic book day. Give something to somebody else and pay it forward.
Yeah. And they, Manor House asks for things that are easy to eat. So, um, you know, soup with pulled tabs, ramen, that kind of stuff is actually really easy and it's really appreciated. So,
Hmm.
um, you know, it's awesome to pull the food that you haven't used yet, that is like lima beans and all that stuff. That's never going to go underappreciated. But if you're thinking, how can I help?
Hmm.
Just the things that are easy, soups, that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah.
So we'll be handing out free comics all day, having some great deals on comics in the shop and local artists. Um, Free comic book day. It's in the name. What we're actually doing. Come get some free stuff. There's all kinds of free stuff. There's comics. There's all kinds of different comics. Stuff that maybe you haven't had a chance to pick up, and you're thinking like, well, I mean, it's free. That's exactly the right price. That's the price I was willing to pay for it. Come grab the
Hmm.
new title. And then, you'll see me, Tom, Wyatt, Kaylisa, all the people that you want to see at the store. I'm sure Owen will come by. Um, just have some fun. Um, the stuff that I'm doing, what is the store doing? I get lost because I'm doing both roles today. Typically, Josh is really on the comments. Um, what is happening? One year, someone donated a trunk full of ramen just to see if they could fill up the room. That was fun, but also, yes, do it again. If everyone donates a trunk full of ramen, maybe we can fill the whole store up. Maybe Josh will have to shut down because he doesn't have enough room for ramen. And if we do that, that's like 9 bins. Can you imagine that picture on social media where the store you can't close the door because the whole store is full of ramen? Um, don't tell Josh I'm the one who said that, but let's do it, guys. And then
That would be pretty awesome.
last year, only one person donated expired food. HR is very proud. I know we can get to 100% this year. That's true. HR is on it about making sure you don't poison people with old milk. So, you know,
Nobody wants the bubble guts. Nobody wants the bubble guts.
I'm glad you said that. I didn't know anybody else said that but me, but I'm always talking about the bubble guts. Hey, Comics and Death Metal, it is good to see you.
Oh, I know Comics and Death Metal. I read that they were doing something where they were reading a whole run of, I forget the comics that they were reading, but definitely check them out as well. Or maybe that's
Yeah,
somebody
Comics and
else.
Death Metal. It's always cool to see all of the stuff that people are doing. Everyone at the store that I run into is awesome in their own way, so I'll be excited to see that. I am, of course, everybody knows this. I'm a realtor, and one of the things that I'm going to be out doing is playing. I'm going to be playing that video. I was too quick on the draw, finger slipped. Didn't mean to play it when I did, but it's important because now I can write off the expenses from the show, which are zero. Um, I have been working on this thing for a while, and I'm going to debut it as an exclusive for Free Comic Book Day. That means I am only ever going to sell this at Free Comic Book Day. Never again. I'm never going to reprint it. Probably should have numbered them, but I will never do this again. I promise. I have weird feelings about this. I felt like I had to finish it, but also it was emotionally exhausting, and I don't want to reprint it. This is it. One run. I only got 20. If you get one, you get one. If you don't, I'm sorry. Next time, I'll do
Be,
something different. It'll be
be
different.
quicker on the draw. You got to be faster than
Yeah.
that.
It's this. You guys have seen my progression with
Yeah.
this for a long time. So that was the original line art. And then this is the finished print.
That is dope.
It is done. It is done. It is done, and it is in my hand as a physical print that you can own and put in your own house. I'll even sign it, and I think I'm gonna sign these things in gold. Look at that. That demands a gold
Yeah, you
signature.
got to do it in gold.
Um, if you want one, I'm gonna have them at the free comic book day. They will sell out. I know it because I have promised that for a long time, and I have had a bunch of people say, "Give me that," and I've said, "Okay, I'll make it." And what else am I doing? So the realtor thing. I said that for a reason earlier and then forgot because I'm a ditz. Um, I'm going to have a drawing myself if you sign up for my realtor mailing list. Got that whole other work life thing going on. Then you sign up for that, you join my mailing list, and you'll be entered in for some cool stuff. In my mailing list, all I do is send emails about what's going on in Huntsville. So the prize cam puts that together. Prize cam has this one, those beautiful brains that actually works. And she's out there looking at stuff and she's like, I think people want to know about this. So I'm one of those people that's like, man, I should have signed up for that 3 weeks ago. But Prize Cam knows what's going on, and she wants to make sure you guys know what's going on too. So that's where my mailing list comes from. And if you sign up for that, you get entered to win some cool stuff. Let me grab that real quick. Why keep them entertained?
Yeah. So, I don't have any good knock knock jokes right now. Um, but everybody, take a look at those things. Also, this weekend, I think that there is like a video game expo going on the East Hall of the VBC. I know like kids under the age of 10 are free. I think it's like $5 um for you to show up. And I think it's for the weekend. Don't quote me on it, but if you have any gamers in your life, um, just go there, have a great time with them. The other thing, oh yeah, with the BS, we had a great conversation yesterday about the Batman review, and it was really, really a good time. So if you get a chance to check that out at facebook.com/join the BS, or you can go on YouTube. And we're working on putting all of our previous episodes on podcast format so that you can be able to listen to it and enjoy us from that point.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm getting into podcasts because I drive so much. Someone brought something up here, just calling me out. It's putting videos in the middle of sentences. Yes, if you did not expect better of me, you're right on. That's the exact level of expectation you should have of me, that I will put a video wherever it doesn't need to go.
You
Okay.
should have just dropped one right then. You should have like, of
I
course I
wanted
don't.
to, but it's a whole different thing.
Hey,
I've got some examples of the stuff that I give away. I don't know if it'll be one of these 4 or 5, but it probably will. In fact, I think it'll probably be this guy. I'll probably give this guy away.
that's so cool.
That's pretty topical. He's doing this thing right now. This is a thing I drew a long time ago. I meant to sell it as a Expo exclusive thing 3 expos ago, and have just lived in a bubble. Everybody knows that about me. I am super neurotic, so I'm gonna give that one away. Oh, since this is outside, you might even see my face. I might even actually be a human being face to face, 6 feet away from you, but outside.
There you go.
And then I got this. I might part with. I might not. That's me, Tom, Josh William Brandon, and Corbin Delaney.
I saw one of
And
those.
then,
They did one like that, and I think it was Thanos that they did maybe during the expo. I'm not sure.
they did it together at the
Yeah,
expo.
I maybe, or I just remember seeing Thanos and a bunch of them in the different, variations of what Tom could probably, yeah, Tom was in one of them.
Tom,
So
Tom, where are you? Um, and then I got this. I've had this forever. I might actually sell this. I've wanted to get that, get there for a while. I might give it away. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing from one day to the next. So shoot me suggestions. Let me know.
hey, how long have you
Um,
been like drawing, like and like because like you're really really good at it, man. I just never knew your story on how you became your origin story and how you became the artist that you are today.
I think I think I have one of those mutant origin stories. You're just born that way, and then poof. There was no hard work whatsoever in it. I didn't draw every single day. I didn't put any work into it. Just kidding. That's how it
Just
works. Yeah, you have to just do it every day.
mhm.
And then like now, maybe I don't put as much time into it. I don't think about it as much, but that's where it comes from. When I was a kid, I would just copy the comic books that I had, like literally just copy them and be like, "Hey, look at what I drew," and people would be like, "That's sick, you drew that." And it's like, no, I plagiarized that. I was a child. And then as I grew up, I learned that I wasn't that good, so I had to like, just keep doing new things, different things, and I got better. My older brother is just a sick artist, just really great, and I was always just kind of copying him.
Awesome.
Jim used to give away a Zoom session with him where he would just read Dracula to you while he was drunk.
That sounds
Lindsay,
awesome.
that is true. I don't know if that was in relation to. Um, I don't know if that was in relation to another comment. Uh, what do you guys think? Should I give away a Zoom session where I read Dracula to you while I'm aggressively drunk? Because I'll do it if somebody wants that.
so,
Um,
so were you just like, did you have voices that go along with it? I gotta,
Nobody ever took me up on it,
oh, they missed the opportunity to.
didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll definitely give some of these away with my raffle too. And I've got a bunch of other prints, so I'll probably give some of the Star Fox ones and some other ones away, like the Spider-Man ones. That's it on me. Come see me. Um, all right. Anybody else got anything cool going on? There's Terragenesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. One day I just had extendable arms. Wait, that's Cosmic. They're both. I don't know. Terry Smith says, "Hey, prize cam. Don't tell people. This is the prize cam." Um, what else you got going on in your life?
uh, Not a whole lot, man. I think probably next Sunday or so we're gonna have a conversation about because by that point Moon Knight will be finished and we'll have a good conversation. So um yeah. And so I think that we're just hanging out, man. I painted my deck this weekend, or last weekend, so it was a lot of fun doing that and going to the expo at the same time.
I painted my deck. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That was...
it wasn't at all. Um
I did backbreaking manual labor in the sun for hours.
and then went to the expo. And then I was just like, hey, how are you guys? Yep. So that's about it, man. Just doing that. May do some streaming later on. I'm gonna try to get into that. But that's about it. Just enjoying the time. I want to say thank you for all you guys that came, visited, and grabbed some water bottles and represented. It made me feel like I wasn't completely by myself. So I appreciate that. Because it was a lot of Haven folks. So it was
Yeah,
always great to be able to see everybody. And That's it. And you guys are by far the main people that definitely come to the live sessions where we have good conversations. Tots always has great insight, which makes me laugh. So wanted to say thank you guys for showing up, and I appreciate it.
that's next Sunday.
Next Sunday, yeah.
Okay, I will be on that one. I definitely will. So I've seen two, maybe three episodes of Moon Knight. I don't know, and
Mm-hmm.
I have decided to wait until the show's over so I can mainline it. So I'm hearing really good things, but I didn't like the first few episodes, so I'm gonna give it a real chance at the end. I'd love to be on that one. I should have been on that Batman one because I loved that movie.
The movie was great.
God, that movie was so good. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it, but like collecting all the Riddler trophies at the end
Mm-hmm.
to make sure you 100% completed it. That was a really good movie.
That was, and I still feel like Batman just barely got by. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so it was
I
a
don't
really good.
even think he won.
No,
I think
that's
he
what I'm saying.
lost.
He just got by. He
Yeah.
was able to tell the story. That was it.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
yeah, that was it. But we have good times. I love just hanging out and getting to know you guys, and you guys make it a whole lot easier for me to be able to be on live because I know I have the support of the Haven Comic Group and the Havenites. So I just wanted to say thank you for that.
We love you, man, and we're glad you're a big part of what we do too. I got a couple more comments here, and we'll get to any comments that pop up from now until when the show ends, because
Mhm.
I can't read everything while I talk. But we'll go from here. Um, Crash5784 says it's the last chance to see the Batman drawing from the last free comic book day that will be up at the store. So Crash has had this up at the store as like a museum piece for the past year because he hasn't had a place to put it in his house. But that changed. He is going to have a place, and I feel very proud about that. I got to buy that dude a pizza. Um,
There you go.
he got a cool house too, so it's been a real journey. I think he's one of the longest running clients I've had because his whole story. But basically, basically we got there, and I'm proud of it. Let's see.
Jeremy,
You
you
got
do an awesome job of looking out after people. So kudos on that too. So
thank you.
if you guys do need a house, go holler at this man.
Um, I think Wyatt can speak for me here, but I have this brain disease where I actually care about other people. I can't fake it. So I just can't. Like, I really want to help other people. So realty is a good place for me in that regard because when you're somebody I know, when I work with you and I like care about you and whatever, I will do whatever I can to make sure you have the best experience you can. And that's it. That's all I can do. Past that point, you know, there's nothing anybody can do. I give
Yeah.
you my all.
He definitely does that. And I just wanted to give him kudos once again because he does something where you don't feel like it's not a transaction. It's like, hey, this is a journey that we're going on. It's like we're playing D&D and he's actually responsible. He's not he's not over here just trying to kill the guide. He's doing his best to be, responsible. He looks out after you and you got to love the guy for it. So definitely
You
it's
gotta be
it's a
careful saying that working with me is like playing D&D because
yeah,
everybody
I know.
says
That's why I had to clarify because I've played D&D with you, and it's a little bit different. But you go on a journey, and yeah, and he buys you a pizza, and that's where it happens. So
um, let's see. One True Zachary likes in Batman where Tommy the Green Ranger fights Tommy the White Ranger. I think you might need to look into a CAT scan, possibly. Um, what time on Sunday for the Moon Knight combo?
so usually we do it around 8:30. So that way, because I have a small one, so by that point he sleep, and then we could be able to have a little bit of conversation. It goes on for as long as the conversation needs to. So
Mm,
like last night, we went on for about an hour. We definitely got distracted and started talking about a lot of other things, but you know what I mean. It's always a good time though.
that's how conversations go.
Hmm.
I'm gonna watch that one. Um, I'm gonna go. Where do I go to watch it?
Moon Knight,
Facebook.com// join the
join the
BS.
BS. Yeah.
Where do I find it on YouTube? Because I like YouTube way more than Facebook.
So you just type in the Blurred Syndicate, because I can't, it doesn't give me the fancy like join the BS part. Um,
Uh-huh.
so you just type in the Blurred Syndicate, and we're the only one. So it'll bring up the logo, and you just
Mhm.
follow and subscribe there, and then you'll get notifications when we have live events and things like that.
Right on. Right on. Thanks for letting me know. I'm sure everybody's interested in how to do
Mhm.
that. Gotta watch Moon Knight still. Zachary, watch it and be a part of that conversation with us. Um, Jeremy sold me a house and I love it. I'm sitting in the house that I sold to Price Cam. Longest running client equals most difficult client. Probably accurate. That is far from true. Difficulty, though, is in a number of places that don't necessarily translate from like amount of work.
Oh
You're a
yeah.
great client, and I'm glad we're friends. I do buy you a pizza. Now, if you tell me to buy you a pizza at the end, I will buy you a pizza and I won't question it. Josh Olive, you really screwed me. Now I just buy a pizza. Um, Also, I came in here late, but laughed my ass off at Free Woolly.
Yeah, now I'm going to find different things to put in there every time.
uh, Jeremy and Wyatt, good evening, gents.
Mike.
Mike, it's good to see you. Mike, we were just talking about Free Comic Book Day. We've just been talking about what's up with us. Mike is a huge purveyor of local artists, so I'm sure we will see him at Free Comic Book Day. It's me and Tom, and Wyatt's gonna be there, and the whole cast of Haven Comics. So it's good to see you, man. Be like the Hulk and smash that like button, and they'll love you 3,000.
That's
That's
exactly
Wyatt's
right.
line.
Yep. Be like the Hulk and smash that follow and like button, and we'll love you 3,000.
I'm gonna get a video made of that for you to play.
It would be wonderful. I got to find the Hulk smashing the like button, and then be like, "I love you 3,000."
I'll just get it custom made. It's worth it.
Dope. I can't wait to see it.
Free Comic Book Day, man. That is next
Saturday,
Saturday. Next
the,
Saturday.
the
Just straight up
7th,
one Saturday from this Saturday. Not 2 days from now, but a week from
May the 7th.
now. Oh man. All right. Need to get that thing hitting that like button. Need to get that thing. That's what
Yeah.
I'll do. I won't get you the Hulk. I'll get you the thing.
Be like the thing.
Oh man. And I'll get a Man Thing realty from now on. And do like Man Thing creeping out of the woods, buy a house, Trevor Bernal. Saturday next. Yes. Nailed it. I wish other people could tell me what words to say all the time because I'm not always so good at it. Okay,
Man, so here,
guys. So,
yeah, that's the only thing I do. I just tell people like I'm gonna throw it on the wall, and then I'm gonna, you know, even it out once I get there, so that way we have an understanding of what I'm trying to convey.
hey, give me just 1 second. 1 second. Wyatt, take it.
Oh, okay. So what else we were talking about is I have no idea. I gave you all my good stuff already. So one of the other things that we talked about on one of the last episodes of With the BS, because I can talk about that, is if you could live in any fantasy world, where would you live? Now, some people said that they would live in the Shire. Um, Me personally, I didn't see too many black people in the Shire, so I didn't think I'd kind of stick out there. But there are some people that would say they were living in the Star Trek world in the universe. I thought that would be pretty cool. Some other people were saying that they would live on the planet Risa in Star Trek, which is actually, I guess, a pleasure planet. I didn't see that episode. My girl told me that it was a great episode. Um, I thought it would be great to live in like not necessarily in the world with Marvel because New York is always blowing up, and I just don't trust that. And I definitely wouldn't live in Gotham. Although I'm probably thinking that the rent would be a little bit lower on that one, just because you know it's Gotham. Nobody's ever there in Gotham. Something's always getting blown up.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't find what I was looking for. I was going to give something away, but I guess I'll have to save it for the show next time. I saw somebody talking about living in Gotham the other day, and I was thinking like, yeah, nobody wants to live there. So the realtor is showing a house, and he's like, oh, and here's your view of but let's talk about the kitchen. It's like the guy's like, is that a murder? Is that a dead body? Gotham. So
exactly. So we talked about it, and we are pretty sure that Batman didn't live in Gotham. He probably lived in the suburbs of Gotham, so it's probably like
yes, that's
Gotham
true. That's
Hills.
true. That's true. Hold on, I'm gonna get that info because that's 100% true. I'm gonna type where does Batman live, and it's gonna come up as Gotham, but that's not it.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like Gotham Hills. You know how like Detroit is in like when the
Yeah.
Pistons play, they'll be like, "Yeah, we play in Auburn Hills, Michigan." And it's like it's not really Detroit then. So we had that same conversation.
They said it in Dark Knight. In Dark Knight,
Hmm.
Two-Face was making fun of Wayne, and he was like, "Is that even in Gotham?" And Wayne
Oh
was like, "It's in your city limits or whatever."
yeah.
So
So
yeah, it is a. Where's Tots when you need him?
would
Arkham Hills.
Arkham Hills.
Arkham
See,
Hills. Tots was there when you needed him.
there we go.
Swooping in as a hero.
But I wouldn't want to live in Metropolis either, because like although the crime rate would probably be lower, it still would probably, you know what I mean? You always have to worry about your insurance being sky high if they're covering you. You know what I mean? Because Superman's always busting up something. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just want to be in a regular old place from that point.
Like Springfield, where you could eat three-eyed fish.
Exactly. You know.
Tots wants to live in my brain because he's just looking for. I'm not even finished that sentence. My brain is a weird place. Wakanda.
That'd be a great place to live.
Wakanda looks amazing. I will give it to Wakanda for a number of reasons, but the biggest reason I think anybody would want to live there. Look at that place. You've got the city that's full of technological marvels, or you could just, I mean, like look at Winter Soldier. He was out there with the goats. Like, doesn't matter what you want. Wakanda's got it. It's pure. So
That's true. Speaking about that, and this is a plug for Jeremy because my house is so awesome. So next door to me, I have chickens. Down the street, I have cows, and across the street, I have horses. So I tell my son all the time that he gets to be able to like look at these things. It's so cool because the horse is like down the street. So Ben got to pet it one time. Pretty cool. So let me see.
I have been abandoning you all episode, but that reminds me of something. I used to live out there too.
Mm-hmm.
I used to live right out in that area, and I'm grabbing my portfolio here. One day I was just driving around, and I actually got a little lost, took a side street or whatever, but I was like right by your house, and I came up on this statue in front of a house, and I was like, that is a really ornate, intricate, just super sick horse statue. Please tell me I have this photo.
Hey, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some posters that I got for the quiz show.
Get it, because I'm gonna find this thing.
Okay, be right back.
I'm like, that is a really crazy horse statue because like it wasn't moving at all. It was a real horse. It was just out there, standing in somebody's yard. Just crazy. So I don't think Jeremy knows hosting etiquette. I don't. Where's Josh? Josh has the hosting etiquette. I'm just here to ramble. And look, Wyatt abandoned me too. This is a free for all.
Yeah, I'm right here though. So I had gotten a bunch of Batman ones. So this is one of them from the movie. And then there. I have another one.
That is my favorite. Back up just a little bit so they can see that. Does everybody see the question mark? There we go. There we go. That's beautiful.
And then I've got another one because I got an extra print of this one because I was going to do like a Batman mug. So I got the one that has all the Batman on there.
That's wonderful. And you got the Pattinson one down there at the bottom too.
Mm-hmm. So
price cam is into the question mark one.
So I got a bunch of those. I was super excited about that. And then there's some other ones coming.
You do us right at the quiz show here. Just in case anybody wondered, that's the Blurred Syndicate giving away the good stuff. As it has been put to me in the past that you come to the show just to dunk on us.
No,
So,
I am entirely too big to dunk on anyone. So
you're doing great. You bring really awesome prizes, and we are always grateful to have your sponsorship and just to have you as a co-host on the show. So
yeah. Well, I
um,
mean, it makes it easier to kind of talk, and I love it. It feeds my addiction where I can be able to buy posters and know that they're going to awesome people too. So
Wayne Manor is Crest Hill, 12 miles from Gotham, also referenced as the New Jersey of Gotham. I did see the two competing things up there, Gotham Heights and Arkham Hills. And there we go. There we go. The phone, man. So now we know. Now we know. All right, guys. Wyatt, audience, if you guys don't have anything else, we can just close it out. It was nice to just hang out today.
yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'll be bringing those posters by so that hopefully in the near futures you guys can be able to win those prizes. And also, you guys just come to Free Comic Book Day. We love to hang out, and chill, and have good conversations about whatever.
Yeah, whatever. That's what I like to talk about too. Wyatt, I look forward to seeing you next Saturday. I got some of your stuff I need to finish reading and get back to you.
I got some of yours too. So I finished most of it, but we'll have to have that conversation a little bit later.
Need more hangouts. I am on the same page with you about that. And then, let's see here. Mike says, see you all next week. Until Josh I have art from Mark. Very cool. We'll do. Hey, I got two things here I want to point out. Comics and Death Metal, super smart, always swooping in, getting the right answer. Says mine was a goof. And then One True Zachary says mine too. I think I know what happened. I think they thought we were asking a question, and went straight to it. Gotta get that answer out real quick.
They're like, well, we're gonna get some prizes off of this one, even though no prize.
That's funny. All right, guys. Well, I just want to say thank you again. We really appreciate having you here. I missed you guys at the Expo. I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully I'll see you soon. Wyatt, thank you for joining me. If you have any final thoughts, let us hear them.
Nope. I'm clear out of thoughts. No more.
Me too. I've been for years. I'm going to play us out, and we'll see you guys soon.
All right.